Writeback for a measure group works differently than writeback for a dimension member. When we enable a partition for writeback, a new partition dedicated to writeback gets created in the data source. It doesn't exist until we process the partition, though. When we define the writeback settings for the partition, we can change the table name for this writeback partition. The default is writetable _ and then the name of the partition. The data source defaults to the one that you have defined for your analysis services database already, which is typically your data warehouse, but you can store the writeback data elsewhere if you like. Also, the default storage mode is MOLAP, but you can choose ROLAP mode instead. We'll discuss the difference between MOLAP and ROLAP in a later module in this course. In general, though, MOLAP provides better performance. And then after saving these settings, we process the partition, but only if the analysis services service account has the right permissions on the source database. Adding writeback requires the account to have create table permissions at a minimum. Now our users will require some type of application, as simple as Excel 2010, maybe a commercial application, or perhaps a custom application that you create. But under the covers, all these applications do the same thing. They use an update cube statement to write values to the cube. This statement identifies the cube to update and includes a tuple that defines the coordinate for a cell in the cube. Now this cell does not need to be a leaf level cell. In this example, we see leaf level for the account, measure, and scenario dimensions, and then Analysis Services determines how to weight the distribution of the value to be set based on the existing value in the leaf level cells for the date. But if you like, you can add a weight expression to the update cube statement. That way you can control how the weighting is done. I've included a link to books online for the update cube statement at the end of this presentation. When the update cube statement is executed, the user can immediately browse the cube as part of the same session and see the results of the change. But no one else can because the writeback table is not yet updated. That means that the data is not officially in the Analysis Services database, and no one else browsing the cube can see that data. But when the application issues a commit statement, then the writeback table is updated and Analysis Services performs an incremental update to bring the Analysis Services storage up to date with the table. At that point, everyone with access to the cube can view the new value.